Hello, in this video you're going to learn how to create a material. So to create a material you go to manage and you will see this material ball button, so click that one and it'll open up a window like this. And somehow if you don't have this window you can click this one, so it is like on off over here. So this window has kind of three parts over here. This one shows you materials that are in your file, in this Revit file, and materials here are materials saved in the Revit program. So like it's deep down there in the Revit program. It has libraries. It's just like the ceilings, floors, and other building components that are shown here with different elements, and like doors and windows. It do not reveal like everything, but they are there, so you can retrieve whatever you want from the program's library and put them in your own files. So it has the same system just like that. So you can retrieve materials that you want from here to there. And this one kind of explains what the properties are of each material. So it has identity, graphics, appearance, physical, and thermal. It has this particular material has all 5 of them. And sometimes if it is not substantial, it only shows you 3 of them. So depending on the materials, it is slightly different. The first thing I want to explain is like creating material from the existing materials. So to do that, what you can do is like just like any other components, you can duplicate it. So let me show you how to do it. I have an example of a paint. So instead of like trying to go over like each and everything over here, you can type in the search window. That is the easier way. So over here it has like different paint colors, and you can kind of take a look at it if you want to, like, you know, click it and kind of explore what it is. Over here, out of this one, I'm gonna duplicate to create a pink paint. Okay, so to do that, duplicate, right click, duplicate, and change the name so you can remember later on. And you did that, and it doesn't really, it changes the name only, it doesn't change anything else, and it has the same characteristics as other components. Okay, so we just created a different name, and actually over here the name changed, but the actual appearance didn't really change yet, so we will update it. Before we change the actual characteristics of it, let me explain what identity includes. So over here, we can name it, and it has like all different descriptions over here. And in every case for interior designers, we use certain paint color from a manufacturer. So for example, if it is a Benjamin Moore paint, then you can make the update the information, Benjamin Moore, model, cost, and URL. So when you need to retrieve the information later on, maybe you're creating a finish schedule, then they're all there, and when you click, you know, finish schedule, the information will be automatically included. So this is a really good information like library, so you can compile all the information here. And graphics is how it appears on the screen. It is not actually how it appears in rendering. Sometimes it's very different. So unless you check this one, it will not be the same. So if you want to see how it looks like when it is rendered, you can check on, and computer module will simulate as it is rendered. But to kind of save the computer's capacity to be effective, they use really simplified version of the actual material. If it is a complicated material, then like checking off will save your save time and capacity of the file. So you can do that. And appearance, so let me check this one because Paint doesn't take too much time to calculate. Let's go to appearance. You can see there are like 2 other materials that share the same material as this one. So whenever you see this one, if you want to make it unique and you do not want to make it complicated with other paints, then to make it unique, you should duplicate it. Okay, so now you see 0. And here you change the name so it is not sienna anymore. Okay, do that. And let's change the color. And this time I wanted to do a pink color. And if you know the color information, you can update it here to create an exact color that you want. Okay, do that. And after that, you choose what kind of finish you want. So from the least reflective, the most to the most reflective, you can choose whatever you want. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do eggshell, and application method, you can choose whatever it should be. I'm gonna stay with spray. So I did that, and depending on those options, it'll simulate the paint differently. So this is the true kind of representation of how it will be built. And over here, maybe you have different information, so you may want to update it. Okay, so not matte, but eggshell. So you can change that. So for graphics, because I checked that one, now it is pink. Okay, and make sure you apply it. Okay, so now we have pink color. Now we do not have sienna anymore. So make sure you apply it. I think in class when I demonstrated, I forgot to do that. So for you, make sure you do it so you separate it completely from the original one that you based on when you created this one. So say okay. So that color is prepared. Now let me show you how to apply the prepared color. Okay.